Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For this video recipe, I wanted to do something that could be used for the holiday season, as Christmas is coming and it's a time where we've got lots of friends and families coming over. We've got people visiting and saying Happy Christmas, New Year, all that sort of thing. So I thought in doing a recipe or doing a preparation that could be used for this time where you get a lot of people around, and it saves you doing washing up, it saves you doing serving. So what I came up with was doing a classic tiramisu. Everybody knows tiramisu, Italian. I think is one of those desserts that's known: pasta, pizza, tiramisu. Anyway, so I thought in coming doing some mini tiramisu, which I said you can use when people come over, even in your Christmas lunch or Christmas dinner. You can use them as a dessert, and it saves you doing washing up because people can help themselves with them as their bite size. So let's get started. So for this, what we're going to use, and this is something that it's typical Calabria. These are called Coppette, and basically they come from Calabria, and they're used to do this traditional Calabrian sweet that's called pesche. But I'm going to use them today to do these mini tiramisu, and they're fantastic because you can dunk them in the coffee and they won't get mushy. It's like the same as a savoiardi, just that with the savoiardi obviously you have to do a tray, and here we're doing individual ones. So we're going to use that. And then I've got the classic rest of ingredients. So I've got the egg white, and I've got 3 egg yolks, coffee, and sugar. I'm gonna link down below the recipe that I've got for the classic tiramisu, and it just basically is going to be the same recipe to do the cream and to do all the ingredients. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing it, and all the ingredients, the quantities, and the sort of procedure, the preparation, I'm going to link it in from my classic tiramisu recipe. So, okay, so we've got here the egg white, which I've beaten into soft peak, so you can see it's kind of, yeah. And then here I've got the egg yolks with sugar. Now today I've used light brown sugar, so it will make the mix not as fluffy as if you would use white sugar or castor sugar, but you can use any sugar you like: white, castor, light brown. I would say not dark brown sugar, so I would say any of those 3 will be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the egg yolks and sugar onto the egg white. Okay, so I've got here already the egg white mixed with the egg yolks and sugar, and it's kind of, you can see it's a bit brown obviously. So we've got that. Onto this we're gonna add the double cream, the beaten double cream, and the mascarpone cheese. Okay, so I've got here the double cream, 250 ml, 300 ml double cream, which I whipped, so you can see soft peaks kind of. And so I'm gonna put this onto the egg and sugar mix. So I'm just gonna, like so, just gonna put it there. So, and then I'm just gonna fold. You don't want to really mix too hard, because then obviously the fluffiness that the egg white will give you will disappear. So you just want to fold in motion, fold it, and mix it well. Then after this has been mixed well, we're gonna add the 250 ml or 250 grams of mascarpone cheese. Yeah. So I will continue folding that, and then I'm going to add the mascarpone cheese, if I can talk, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've got now all the mix together, so you can see it's smooth, sort of soft peaks consistency. So here we've got the egg yolks, the egg white, the cream, the mascarpone, and the sugar. So I use the whisk, which is easier to mix it because the mascarpone can get with little clumps. So it's easier to do it with the whisk. Don't do it with an electric whisk because basically you'll take away all the air that the egg white will give you. So it's hard and you have to sort of mix, but you'll get there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my Coppette, I don't know if you can see them there, and I'm going to basically do the same as I would do with the savoiardi. So I'm going to dunk in the coffee very, very quickly. The key to this is don't leave these, either using savoiardi or using these, don't leave them too long in the coffee. It's literally in and out. Otherwise, they will get mushy. So when you put the cream and you put everything and then put it in the fridge, it's going to get very, very mushy, and basically you're going to have a very mushy tiramisu. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I put the mix onto a piping bag. It's just because it's easier to put it in the Coppette, but you can use a teaspoon if you like. You don't need to use a piping bag. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dump the Coppette in the coffee, just to show you how quick it is. So basically just go in and out, a little bit, in and out. Okay, you don't leave them there because otherwise it will get mushy and it will just be not nice. So in, and I'm just sort of trying to get off all the excess. In and out. And that's the same that you do with the savoiardi. Exactly the same, in and out. And obviously it has to be cold coffee. You can use fresh coffee, you can use instant coffee, whatever you like. And I'm not adding any spirits to this recipe, but I mean, obviously you can add 3 or 4 tablespoons of any liqueur that you like. Okay, so I've got the Coppette already dumped in coffee. And now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to fill in with the cream. So just fill them in. Yeah, you can fill them in. So this is how sort of they look. I don't know if you can see them there. Okay, so now that we've got all our Coppette filled, we're gonna place the cacao. So we're just using normal cocoa or cacao powder. So just gonna do that. And obviously you can put as much or as little you like. I like mine with a lot of chocolate. And that's it. Then you can put them in a little, I sometimes use like a cupcake holder, these paper holders that you put cupcakes. I try to get the lower ones, so not that high, and I just place them one on each paper cup, and fantastic. Everyone can serve themselves. get one, bite size, delicious. Okay guys, I hope this recipe was useful. I hope that you know, you can make this recipe at home. As I said, I will link below all the ingredients, and I'll link the traditional, my classic tiramisu recipe, where you can find all the ingredients, the quantities, and in detail sort of the process of how you make it. And I'll link also I'll put a link on the description box of where you can get the Coppette. So thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.